Welcome everyone. It's been a hot minute since we've looked at a scam that involves a Kickstarter in some way. So today, we'll be doing just that. Introducing annnnnd, a free anime streaming service that makes every anime free. That's right, every anime. But Noble, I hear you say, how is that even possible? Well, my astute viewer, that's because it isn't! annnnd used to advertise itself as a streaming service that is nothing like Crunchyroll. That's a direct quote from their Kickstarter. annnnd won't crunch your roll. This sentence right here, this fucking sentence right here, is the equivalent of doing the Harlem Shake or the Gangnam Style on a professional dancer. The Kickstarter of annnnd successfully made its goal of $50,000 by raising $100,000, but unfortunately, the Kickstarter was suspended. Shocker. I know. I assume that the backers will get their money back, but it's looking very unlikely. It's very unlikely. No subscription required. To an anime fan, this app sounds like an amazing deal. A too good to be true scenario. Well, spoiler alert, it was too good to be true. The initial promise they had was that you needed no subscription for this app to watch the anime free forever. And in the same page where the trailer is located, they show off a subscription list. I don't understand sometimes. For 5,000 shows, all you need to do is pay a measly $60 for it. Definitely not a scam. Even further below, we get the juicy shortcomings of the app. It reads as following. Let's read along, shall we? Crashing during video playback. Ah, yes, definitely what I wanted from my free anime app that I backed for $4.5 thousand. Crashing. That's what I want. That's literally what I want. Fucking Christ. Excessive video advertisement. Probably because it's a free app, and all that stupid shit about ad-free anime viewing was a load of barnacle. Small libraries despite 18,000 plus anime shows and movies in existence. Wait a minute. Chotto Mateo. Are you fucking telling me that in your Kickstarter, you advertised that you'd have every anime available, and now, all of a sudden, you tell me that the app will have a small library? Is this a scam, annnnd? Is this a scam? Are you scamming me? Because that would be insane. Low-quality apps due to focusing on maximizing revenue. What the fuck does this even mean? I thought you were going to, crunch my roll, annnnd, but you'll crunch my resolution? Like, what the fuck? Inadequate search features. Why have a streaming app with no adequate search functions at launch? Are you trying to be Stadia? Another feature I want to dog on before we move on is the anime chat feature. This supposedly would connect you with the other anime enthusiasts. Anime chat is an extremely useful feature, as well as a way to connect with other anime enthusiasts for suggestions or to talk about anime in general. Imagine the fucking weirdos you get in this app with no moderators on there. Chat's gonna be spicy for sure. The app supposedly was being developed on by a team with almost 50 plus of combined years of full stacked software development experience, which is also a huge lie because they never give us any additional info. Just names, and not even full names, just first names. Oh yeah, and their favorite animes. I cannot forget about that. Oh my god. Looking at the team for annnnd, you can very, very clearly see that this is a huge scam. Absolute scammery going on right here. The buffoonery. Trying to go on George Weller's LinkedIn reveals nothing, since it doesn't exist, and even going on the other two brings up a lot of suspicion of this app, like Ken Bauer, whose AnimeTube Kickstarter says that he perfected and improved the coding for lunar landing in basics, despite nowhere on his LinkedIn states that he uses basic coding anywhere. Hi, Post-Recording Noble here. I also went on to the Wikipedia page for Lunar Lander, the game, and I couldn't find Ken Bauer's name anywhere. So if this proves that it's even more of a scam, there you go. So all in all, AnimeTube is a huge scam. Surprise, I know. This isn't the first time they've done something like this, actually. This is the first successful time that they've done something like this. They did it once before and failed extremely miserably, but let's focus on this Kickstarter instead. The Kickstarter this time made about 100,000 US dollars, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and combine the other, which is $63,000, so in total they have $164,000, roughly, around that point. That is still not enough for the licensing fees on anime. Not even for one fucking episode. I'm gonna go into a little bit of numbers here, so please bear with me. Anime News Network has an article on their website where they break down how much it will cost to license an anime. They go into various factors that impact the cost of licensing. And wouldn't you know it, they did that because of the whole AnimeTube scam. Wow. Fucking convenient, I know, right? For those of you that aren't good with numbers, i.e. me, I'm gonna break it down as simply as I can. A simulcast is essentially how high in demand an anime is. Something like JoJo or Attack on Titan has a higher simulcast, which means that they cost more to produce and therefore are expensive. They're what's called the AAA or A+ simulcast. A more typical show, or what the industry calls a B or B+ simulcast, will have an MG of between 7,000 and 150,000 if it's a new run of the show. Finally, the Cs will have a simulcast prices in the lower 5 figures per episode, of course. A first-rate AAA or A+ simulcast for North America will set the licensing back an MG or flat rate of $100,000s per episode. So anime is very expensive to license and to even make. So when AnimeTube said that in their Kickstarter they would have all anime for free, I knew that this was a scam right out of the gate. Now obviously I made this video because in the future they're probably going to pull something like this again, but under different names. So be careful, you never know. If there's an anime app out there that will give you like free anime forever, that's probably a scam. I also made this video to raise awareness because there are some poor schmucks who wasted $4,500 on this disaster of a Kickstarter. Kickstarter has had a bad rep. It started off as one of the good Kickstarting websites for small indie devs. For example, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Shovel Knight was one of those Kickstarters. And it was good. But ever since a lot of these scams and a lot of these just mediocre products came onto the website, it kind of devalued Kickstarter as a whole, and that kind of fucking sucks. So please be careful with your money and be careful with what you're doing with it. Please just waste your money responsibly for the love of God. But that's going to be it for me. Tell me what you think of the situation down below. Obviously I didn't go in depth as I should. I just wanted to make it clear and tell people, hey, don't waste your money on scams. Even though if you don't know if it's a scam, if it promises something for free, it's probably most likely a scam. That's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye!